welcome back to another NCIS video on Celeb Watch. Today we speculate on the highly anticipated Ziva Tony and Ziva Tali reunion. Let's get on with the video. Warning, spoiler alert. Ziva's big return to NCIS in the 17th season premiere proved that she was not the same woman she'd been when she departed. And her second episode back saw her officially returning to the land of the living as she reunited with some of her old friends, visited her old office at NCIS, and began to walk the streets openly. So, the big question on everybody's mind was, how much of this does Tony know as he raises their daughter? Ziva's primary goal in the first couple of episodes has been to get rid of the people after her and get back to her daughter Tali and her former lover Tony. The action was a little too intense last week for Ziva to take a break and answer some questions about what they do or do not know about her continued survival. But things this week have settled down a bit, so we have little updates on their probable reunion. When Ziva went to Gibbs' basement and waited for him to return, she had a fond reunion with Ducky. They were happy to see each other, even if Ducky did see Ziva about to pop an anxiety pill. On Ducky asking if Tony knows that she's alive, Ziva had a cryptic response. She said, quote-unquote, "It's complicated. The less Tony knows, the better." We think this means that Ziva has chosen to keep Tony in the dark about her return to keep him and their daughter safe. Ziva's response on Ducky's question about Tali, however, was soft and warm, unlike her response when asked about Tony. She pulled out a photo of a little girl in the far distance, seemingly at school, taken from quote-unquote as close as I dared to get. Smiling, she told Ducky that she thinks it was ice cream day, and she liked to think that Tali was quite excited for the day. Not everything about this episode was grim on the Tony-Ziva front, thanks to Jimmy Palmer. When Gibbs went down to the lab to get some information, Palmer was disappointed that Ziva wasn't with him. Palmer revealed that he has a lot of questions for Ziva, starting with, what the heck am I supposed to say to Tony when he calls for the monthly fortnight session? Another fun reunion was between Ziva and McGee. She surprised Ziva at a diner and they had some time to catch up. McGee asked Ziva about the last time she saw Tali, to which Ziva replies, quote, "We must all make sacrifices for our children," unquote. She then changes the subject by asking about McGee's kids. After McGee convinced Ziva to return to NCIS, she sat down at her old desk and began flashing back to what she left behind. In fact, she flashes back to a scene that featured Tony smiling warmly, which is pretty clear proof that she doesn't just miss Tony because he's the one taking care of Tali. Is a reunion for them in the cards? As Cote Pablo will feature in just 4 episodes in season 17, by the end of the episode, Ziva is ready to go on the run again. Before she could though, she and Gibbs talk about why Gibbs never went looking for her after her apparent death. Then Gibbs' phone rang and the caller ID read, "Did not so." Gibbs had called Tony and left a message after Ziva disappeared from her allies during the episode. And Gibbs promised Ziva he hadn't told Tony anything in the message because he should hear it from her. Ziva responds with, "And he will." Unfortunately, Ziva didn't clarify when Tony would hear from her, and there was no on-screen reunion. At this point, there's not even a guarantee that Ziva and Tony will meet again in an episode. Only time will tell if Tony and Ziva will reunite and if Ziva ever gets to see her daughter again. So fans, which reunion are you hoping for the most? The Ziva-Tali reunion or the Ziva-Tony reunion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Check out our other NCIS videos for more information on the CBS drama. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Celeb Watch out.